Mike, check. 1995, Freddie Gibbs, The Alchemist, and then a massive detour to a new genre for PTA, some shoegaze vibes, Pure X with Easy, Matt's My, Desert Island checklist. More questions. Kelly writes, have you ever had plantar fasciitis?
I have had it, yes, and it's extremely painful. But
What does it feel like?
It feels like a sharp knife stabbing you in the bottom of the foot every step is what it feels like. It's really, really sore. However, I haven't had it as bad as you can get it. Like I had a mild case that kind of went away and I never thought about it again. But it's quite a explicit pain. You're like, wow, okay, my foot's so sore. Like I've definitely like snapped my foot in half. But it's just like inflamed fascia on the bottom of your foot.
What a beautiful question. That Kelly's actually my best friend. I had to read that out.
And you've never had it?
I've never had it.
Oh man. And Kelly's obviously had it.
Yeah.
Real bad.
Oh, no, I actually don't think it was. It was like swelling of some other fucking joint. But he was in the midst of it. Like, oh my God. He's like he went to Ireland to do a half marathon with his partner and then surf the coast. And was like, didn't do any training, so ramped up to 21 Ks and then was like, I think I gave myself plantar fasciitis.
That's just called you got a sore foot from running 21 Ks, you silly man. Kenner's, though, had real bad plantar fasciitis while we're on it. No, not whole career. You get it incrementally, and he also had the most like arched feet you've ever seen. But anyway,
aren't they a fully arched foot is worse than a flat foot?
Is it?
And I'm in the flat foot community.
Is it?
Visually, I think.
Oh, visually, yes.
Like when it's like, you know those jazz shoes?
Yeah, he's got them. So is Bunger, like proper high heels, man. And anyway, and he's got these massive big hands as well. Like, and his thumb starts like where my thumb knuckle is there. It's so weird. So his hand goes out like that, and then his thumb starts there. So it's the biggest. So
the base of the thumb is actually like
it's out,
extended off the palm.
Instead of the palm being like kind of a square, it's like a pentagon. Can you show the camera? It's a pentagon. It goes from there to there.
On YouTube to visual.
And then his thumb starts there, and it's just like it's massive. No wonder he couldn't drop him. But he had semi-torn plantar fascia, so when you injure it like in an acute sense, you can tear it and it's like so sore, man. However, the fix is you jump off a table. That's the fix.
To completely snap it, so it's not half snap?
No, and then once it fully severs, then it it's obviously hurts for 2 days, but then it stops getting sore because it doesn't it's not continually being aggravated. It's just like a ripped bit.
Isn't that what they do with like half Achilles tears as well?
I don't know,
or but
I think that would not be correct.
I'm in this like NBA Space Jam world, and I've made that up.
Yeah, I think you've made that up.
I love Steph Curry.
You do love
Achilles.
Steph Curry.
Yeah.
That's maybe we can get a little. Can we get a little sound check of that from the audience, some kind of poll or something this week, and some feedback?
No, just like people that have had plantar
fasciitis. Like percentage of people who are obsessed with NBA.
Yeah,
I want to know if I'm a minority here with like not watching NBA flat stick all day and like.
I think we're
Steph Curry memes.
I got to stop you because a lot of people have found this podcast through AFL.
Oh, okay.
Because you play AFL.
Sport.
You play
sport,
AFL for the Hawthorn Hawks. And I think it's a bias test.
What, in your favour?
In the... Oh, because it's not AFL versus NBA. It's NBA versus nothing.
Like, not really that interested. Like,
it's
obviously
a yes or
it's
no.
a great sport, but like I much prefer NFL or rugby union or something else because everyone's on this NBA thing, and especially throughout the world's longest, most repetitious season, I just can't really engage with it that much until the playoffs, and then the playoffs sick, but then it's gone again. And that's, I've done the whole spread hate thing that I said I wouldn't do.
This is the second time you've done it on the show.
Okay, well, I'm really sorry, and I shouldn't have done that. But Matt just hits me with these NBA memes all the time and like, oh, man, did you see that? And I'm just like, man, I don't care.
You're talking shit. I don't send you NBA memes. I sent you one of a player who I was like, he's in town. I want to get him on. And you were like, you're a fucking loser and like, get your head out of the box. And like,
that's not what I said.
Mate, honestly, I think loser was said.
I think I said something like, we can't just sell our souls to some bloke who doesn't know anything or like music at all and plays NBA. let's just try and make a cool brick shit house audience and community
brick shit houses too.
that we can rely upon before we do that soul selling stuff.
Oh, this is my favourite episode ever. Doz TB road trip. This is Lockie Poulter. Doz TB road trip. Who's getting the Orcs in the car? You fight for your... You convince Dan, the producer, that it should be you, and I will convince that it should be me.
Okay, Dan. Well, it should be me because how long's the road trip?
We are going from... We're driving from Melbourne. We're stopping off in Adelaide. We're going to see a couple of wineries, so then that'll be a bit of fun. We can just listen to local radio while we're there, and then we're going to Perth.
So like 36 hours. So Dan, you should want the Orcs in my hands because you don't want to hear some niche fucking jazzy, drummy, weird shit from the 70s that keeps jumping around with like someone on the vocals that, you know, is not, you've never heard and has no soul. And
No
mostly,
soul.
sorry,
Wow.
that was a bit too much, but where I was going is that, and to complement that 36 hours of like mediocre, emotionless, sitting on the fence kind of vibe, you're going to have Matt tapping his knee and bopping his thing and drumming on the car.
Have you heard of John Coltrane?
Mate, he'll be drumming. He's a dirty drummer at heart, and I love him, and I love the drumming. But man, you won't even hear the mediocre music. You'll hear thumbs slapping and diggity-dagging, and that's why I would have the Orcs. But I would also like, after your rebuttal, to talk about
you and I actually getting on the
the correct way to do it.
Okay.
But sorry, your turn.
Dan, you're an artist. You're a man of many talents, and because you're in the media game, you like different arts, essentially. Like you were talking about how you used to work with an Aussie hip hop artist, and then you were filming some the Div 12 Rezzies. Big ups to that crew. You like different things. You like to learn about different things. Just before, when we listened to Purex, Heavy, I think the track was. Had you ever heard of the genre shoegaze?
No, I hadn't.
What a beautiful moment.
I did enjoy it.
You did?
Yes.
And wouldn't it be amazing to spend 36 hours with two of your new best mates learning new things and not going, wow, the obvious answer is Big L. It's like, yeah, that's great. It's like, actually, no. Have you ever listened to West Side Gun? That would be pretty cool.
Well, Tom, I don't think I can give it to you because all you did was shit on his music. But
Yeah, you have a show with me and you're like, he's a fucking loser.
I still don't know what you're actually going to play through the Orcs. You haven't.
I just labelled my discography, brother. You just heard my core musical values, man. You're taking Anderson .Paak.
I think you need to take the L, man. I think you need to take the L there.
I liked our old producer Rob better. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, when Rob shit on me for not knowing how to use a mic.
Rob
They
was
were the
sitting
good
over
old
there
days.
eating jats, man, just crunching away.
So what is then the system for a road trip?
Oh, well, I would probably go off the PTA listening parties and staff parties that have been held in the inception of this whole project. And you want to lay out the laws in which we roll?
The laws of the PTA staff party, and it's just come to me. I think that's what we call our first live show, is a staff party.
Great call.
Thank you. Oh, I'm fucking feel pretty good today. The Sing Towers singing.
You're carrying us for sure.
So PTA staff party rules. You can only play one song in a row. You can't play songs back to back. You can only skip your own song. I'm going to repeat that. You can only skip your own song. And I think every listener out there should only ever skip their own song. Never skip another man's song.
I couldn't
Another
agree
person's song.
I couldn't agree more. I actually got a funny story about this. The other day at Marvel Stadium, I've I'd try not to go near the tunes because Hawks has an established hierarchy on the tunes and dudes who just like CJ's just jump straight on.
Yeah,
Sis is
and
always on.
as a veteran, do you think you've sort of moved out of that role?
Nah, I could definitely go on there, but it's occupied. Like I'd be making.
You could throw your weight around and
I'd
be like,
be throwing
I'm
my
playing
weight
today,
around. That's
yeah.
what I'm doing. Like, I'm going to go like do this and
173 gamer TB, 6 bounces.
6 bounces.
It's my turn.
Give me the orcs, boy.
Yeah.
But you know, and I go and play Big L, which apparently 66% of people don't like, and would rather listen to jazz.
In this room.
Which is fine.
But I've got range and I could play Big L.
And you don't want to like it's pre-game. You're not gonna. The playlist is kind of sacred. It needs to be a certain way. So anyway, I was just getting so heavily into this naughty Melbourne-based hip hop band called Posse Shot.
Big ups Posse Shot. We've actually spoken about them on the show a couple of times.
Yes, and hopefully one day we'll all meet them.
Fingers crossed, mate.
Posse Shot, Jet Fuel.
Mm.
I've like rolled up and I was rolling to the game, and had to take detour through Albert Park because it was so much traffic. Sun's just set, like city skyline, cold air. I was just like, wow, this is so gangster. Melbourne's such a cool city, and it has this like, you know, kind of a bit more grungy kind of feel to it, obviously, than where I'm from in Perth. And I was just loving this song. And so when I got to the ground, I rolled up to the iPad when I was ready to start warming up, and I just queued it up, Jet Fuel, Posse Shot. And sort of as I was coming back from it, in to go grab some balls to start juggling or like roll my legs out, CJ walks past and I kind of say, oh man, like, you know, Posse Shot. And you know when you can tell someone doesn't really like hear you properly,
Yeah.
or whatever, and it's like, oh yeah, like sort of said something that wasn't.
TB legend.
Yeah, like that's what he said.
I
yeah.
did that to you earlier on the show.
And didn't hear it anyway. Like we didn't have a conversation about it. I didn't get to tell him how much I'd been absolutely frothing it. And anyway, he wanders over to the iPad, and the first like 4 seconds of Posse Shot starts playing, and it's just like doodaloop. Straight back onto like, and he just obviously thought it was some anomaly that he
CJ should know
accidentally
better.
added to his playlist, or whatever, and was just like, but he had his song to play, and I was just like heartbroken, so I haven't gone near it since.
And you haven't approached it with him?
Nah, not until I just publicly outed him in front of everyone.
Yeah, as someone that doesn't follow staff party rules.
Yeah.
He's obviously not one of the big shit brick house community.
It was the big shit brick house.
What are our listeners called? The brick shit house community. Big ups to them. Mate, I want to listen to that Posse Shot song right now.
All right, sick. I must admit, I must declare for you boys though, like it's kind of explicit. Like there's a bit of swearing in that, and like it's a bit moody. You might be a bit offended by like the emotions that come up. The emotion. It's no shoegazing fucking.
Well, then I'm going
Seriously.
to, after that, I'm going to play $500
Purex.
ounces West Side Gun, Freddie Gibbs, Rock Marciano.
Let's do it. Posse Shots, shout out.
Get your money up, Posse Shot. We'll be right back.